Hi.
Talking to you for so long.
All right, so how about we take the back out of your coat?
Yes.
Start the party, okay?
All right. Well, Natalie, I have the honor of telling you about kind of the background of the Daisy Award itself. So it was created in 1999 due to Patrick Barnes. So he had survived Hodgkin's disease twice and was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, ITP, idiopathic thrombocytopenia. So Pat and his wife, Tenna, decided that they were going to create a foundation to honor the nursing staff that cared for him when he was sick in the hospital. And so when they were there, his dad, Mark, states that they were so blessed that they were able to spend those 8 weeks of his hospitalization with Patrick and his family. During those weeks, they experienced the best of nursing. So this award was created to honor the wonderful nursing staff that take care of our patients every single day.
Thank you.
And I have the nomination for Reed. So on 9/17/22, my dad was in a horrible accident that landed him in the SNCU at UIHC. His brain was severely damaged, and as a family, we decided he would never want to be in this position or state. So, with the help of our care team, we decided to make him comfortable in palliative care. Throughout this horrible week-long journey, Natalie has been right there by our side. She loves my dad, just like if he was her own, and you can't teach that in nursing school. He never went without anything under her care, and she made sure he was comfortable at all times. Her grace and respect for her patients breathes life into a unit where death is such a common occurrence. Natalie cares for her patients' broken bodies, but she loves their souls. I will forever be grateful that my dad was taken care of by the best.
Tell us a little bit about Natalie.
And I'll also tell you a little bit about Natalie. So Natalie Ahnen joined the SNCU team back in December 2017 as a nursing assistant. She is always a hardworking, driven individual who her coworkers enjoy working with because of her strong work ethic and positive personality. Natalie attended Allen College, where she graduated with her Bachelor of Science in Nursing in December 2021, at which time she transitioned from a nursing assistant to staff nurse on SNCU. With her ambitious personality, she quickly became an asset to the unit, serving as a Bay resource, preceptor for students, and recently preceptor for new hires. Natalie also dedicates her time as a representative on the Fall Shared Governance Committee here at UHC. Currently, Natalie is pursuing a Doctor of Nursing practice through the University of Iowa with an anticipated graduation of spring 2025. The SNCU team admires her dedication and compassion that she shows towards not only her patients, but their families as well. Please join me in congratulating Natalie on receiving this November 2022 Daisy Award.
All right, Natalie, I'm Kim. It's good to meet you.
Yes,
Such
me
a
too.
happy occasion.
Yes.
Although you didn't expect this.
No.
All right, but that's the best way to start the day, end the day in your case, right? All right, so you've got a few gifts from the Daisy Foundation we want to share with you. So this one is your certificate, and it says, this award is presented to Natalie Ahnen in a deep appreciation for all you do, who you are, and the incredibly meaningful difference you make in the lives of so many people. And that was a beautiful nomination.
Thank you.
By that family. And as a Daisy Award winner, you get this Daisy pin, right? And so the Daisy Foundation, Patrick's mom and dad decided that nurses wear a lot of pins, and they wanted to create one just for the Daisy Award winners. And so they want you to wear that proudly, and we do too. Yeah, you did a lot to earn that. And then we're going to lay this down over here because you've got something else. This is my favorite. That's you. All right. I want to read a little bit about that. Okay, this is called the Healer's Touch Sculpture. And it says, what a perfect representation of the bond between a nurse and their patients. These sculptures are hand-carved by artists in Zimbabwe, and each piece is signed by one of the many Shona artists that the Daisy Foundation supports. So along the base of that somewhere should be right here, the signature of the artist. As they say, as you know, the economy and the politics of Zimbabwe have been in turmoil for decades. And the artists are able to support hundreds of people and their families with this work. And so they're forever grateful, honestly, of the Daisy Foundation asking them to do this work. And so we hope that you enjoyed that as well. Now, you've got a green bag over there on the counter, and it's just got some information for you. And then these are yours, which we'll get a picture with you with those. So you can have to hold everything at once, all right? But let's talk about cinnamon rolls. So in the bottom of that card in that box are some cinnamon rolls. So you'll have to take some and with you. But let me read a little bit about why we serve cinnamon rolls at Daisy Celebrations. So his family says, first when Pat was ill and had lost his appetite in the hospital, he asked for a bite of cinnamon rolls that his dad had brought in for his whole breakfast, and he ended up eating the whole thing. And so his dad, Mark, had mixed emotions about this, but was glad that Pat was finally eating something. And so that night when his family was leaving the nursing unit, Pat asked that they bring him another cinnamon roll for the next day, and to be sure to bring in enough for all the nurses on the unit. And they say that those rolls were Pat's everlasting thank you to his nurses, and they want all nurses and all team members, because we're a big team, to share in his favorite treat as a gift of gratitude. The second reason they serve cinnamon rolls, they say, is that nursing is a real team sport, and that they've never seen better teamwork than what we see among all of you. So the cinnamon rolls are to celebrate you and your team and have time to share something special together. So finally, almost without exception, when a nurse receives the Daisy Award, the humble response is, I didn't do anything special, I was just doing my job. And what the Daisy nurse may not realize, however, is that when nurses are just doing their jobs, they have such an important and meaningful impact on the lives of so many people. And from that nomination, you can tell that was the case for the patient that you helped, but the everlasting impression and the memories you gave that family. And that is very special. So that's why the Daisy asked that cinnamon rolls be shared at every presentation. And their message is this: whenever you smell a cinnamon roll, whenever you taste one, whenever you think of one, or if you're just baking with cinnamon at home, please remind yourselves of how very special you are. And when you all are just doing your job and not doing anything special, you're making a positive difference in a patient's life and their family's life. You're making the nurse a better place, the world a better place, because you are a nurse. And the Daisy Foundation and all of us, we salute you and honor you. So they say, please enjoy the cinnamon rolls as a gift from Pat and an everlasting thank you for being a nurse. So you're truly very special, and your whole team is very special. So we thank all of you. And we have the sign-up buddy that's going to stay in the unit for a bit, and then we have Jesse here to do some photo ops. So we're going to do that, but we're going to give you a round of applause.
Thank you. Congratulations.